Hello and welcome to GHTV. Here's a look at some of the top headlines of the week. I'm Warren Schlody.
And I'm Benjamin Eppel. An explosion in a Russian subway train has left 14 people dead and over 60 injured. The train was traveling under St. Petersburg when a homemade bomb went off. According to Russian authorities, it killed the 22-year-old suspect in a suicide bombing. He's been identified as Akbarjan Zalilov, a man from Kyrgyzstan. Officials say they found another bomb with his DNA on it, but they say they safely defused it.
A major landslide and flood has hit Colombia. 273 bodies have been found in the aftermath, and officials are looking to bury the bodies as soon as possible to avoid the spread of disease. The government is providing each family of the victims with over $6,000, as well as covering hospital and funeral expenses. Officials say there may be more victims, and they're still searching the rubble as the death toll rises.
The Paraguay Parliament building has been set on fire. Protesters say it was lit in opposition to a bill that lifts restrictions on presidential term limits. Paraguay's constitution from 1992 states that a president can only serve a 5-year term. President Horacio Cartes says that democracy cannot be conquered or defended with violence. Cartes wants to remove the restriction and run for re-election when his term ends in 2018. If the bill is approved, it will also allow former President Fernando Lugo to run again.
Rodney Wilkie has been charged after an explosion outside of a Saskatoon courthouse. Saskatoon police say that Wilkie also placed a threatening phone call afterwards. He called to say that he would finish the job inside the provincial courthouse. Officials had been searching for the suspect in 2 homes and a vehicle. Wilkie now faces multiple charges, including the intent to cause harm or death and obstructing justice.
Ex-Montreal Mayor Michael Applebaum has been sentenced to 2 years in jail and 2 years of probation after being found guilty of fraud. Applebaum was charged back in January for 8 corruption-related charges after extorting $60,000. Judge Louise Provost says Applebaum has a history of committing very serious corruption crimes the past several years, including accepting bribes of $35,000 in 2007. Applebaum ran for office in 2013 on a promise to clean up corruption in municipal government.
A self-professed psychic from Rexdale has been charged with extortion after failing to get rid of an evil spirit. 37-year-old Murali Mathalu called himself Master Raghav and claimed to practice black magic. The psychic was arrested when one of his clients turned him in as a fraud. But the client had already paid Mathalu over $100,000 to remove an evil spirit from a sick family member. Mathalu is expected to appear before a judge tomorrow, and he may be facing up to 6 months in jail.
The Nature Conservancy of Canada has just bought over 20 kilometers of Lake Superior shoreline. The land near Thunder Bay used to be owned by an American who wanted to build cottages there. This area has not been touched by human activity, and it's home to a number of rare birds and animals. Big Trout Bay was bought for $8.5 million, and when it opens to the public, the bay will host activities from hiking to sea kayaking.
Now here's Brandon Vieira with your entertainment update.
Hey Warren, now if you're a WWE and Total Divas fan like myself, you probably heard the big news. Mr. You Can't See Me John Cena proposed to girlfriend and fellow WWE star Nikki Bella. Cena proposed on TV and in front of 70,000 plus people on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 33. Fans of Total Divas have been waiting for this proposal for over 4 years. On the show, Cena was adamant that he did not want marriage or kids with Bella. However, Cena says that way of thinking has changed once he realized Bella was the one. The month of April is an exciting one for the Bella twins, as Nikki's twin sister Brie should be expecting her baby any day now. Brie Bella and fellow WWE star Daniel Bryan are expecting a little girl named Birdie Jo Danielson by the end of April. A huge congratulations is in order for both Bellas, and audiences will get to see all these big moments unfold on the 2nd season of Total Bellas in October. Speaking of love, Beyonce and Jay-Z are celebrating their 9-year wedding anniversary. And of course, Beyonce and family made sure to share the day with the entire Bayhive. First, Beyonce's mom, Tina Knowles, shared a never-before-seen photo of Beyonce and Jay-Z at their wedding in 2008. Beyonce then released an updated version of the music video for her 2015 ballad, Die For You, on Tidal. In the video, their daughter Blue Ivy kisses Beyonce's growing baby belly with bright pink lipstick. The adorableness was too much to handle, and like always, Beyonce made everyone wish they were her. My name is Brandon Vieira, and this has been your entertainment update. Now here's Anna Okoto with a look at sports.
Thank you, Brandon. Ladies and gentlemen, Blue Jays baseball is back. The Jays played their first game on Monday against the Baltimore Orioles. This is a rematch of last year's American League wildcard game. Unfortunately, the Jays didn't come out on top. They lost 3-2 in extra innings by a walk-off homer. But there were some silver linings. Devin Travis, who was dealing with a leg injury in the preseason, had 2 hits, and Josh Donaldson had 3 out of 5. Although he allowed 2 hits, Marco Estrada held his composure and struck out 10 of his last hitters. The Jays will play the second game in the Orioles series on April 5th. First pitch is at 7:05 p.m. Tony Romo has been released by the Dallas Cowboys, but he's already got himself a new gig. CBS Sports announced on Tuesday that Romo would be replacing lead football analyst Phil Simms. On the same day, Romo posted a picture on Twitter of himself in a CBS blazer captioned, "I guess it's time to start dressing up." Romo had a career of 78 and 49, but never won a Super Bowl. I'm Anna Cotto, and this has been your sports update. Back to you, Ben and Warren.
Thanks, Anna. Now here's Alex Hansiuk with whatever he does.
Last week, no more classes. Unless you're an emerge. Sorry, 4th years. You're almost there. Sort of. Anyways, for this week's GHTV, we're going to take the time to give you some tips for the end of the semester to ensure that you are successful. Start studying early, but who am I kidding? You should have started studying 3 weeks ago, and you should be studying right now. But instead, you're watching me. So, start cramming now. And if you're pulling an all-nighter, make sure you study your notes between the hours of 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. And once you make it to 2, down an energy drink and sacrifice your notes to the exam gods by lighting them on fire. This will guarantee you a 90 average. And if you want higher marks, light your friends' notes on fire too. This semester poses a new challenge for students, finding the off-site examinations. Instructions are on the GH website, but we all know that one person that will forget and will be waiting outside the gym for the doors to open. If you know this person, please take their misled soul under your wing. Be the hero Guelph-humber deserves. And if you really can't handle exams, switch it to journalism's, because I have no exams this semester. But guys, honestly, I'm so tired. Good luck with exams. I'm just gonna take a nap. Is it good, Ben? Okay. It's just so comfortable. Good night, GHTV.
Thanks, Alex. Cyclone Debbie's aftermath has caused quite a stir in a small Australian town. A bull shark was found dead resting in a puddle after the storm cleared. Many residents have come out to see and touch the shark, which was apparently dropped off in the chaos of the cyclone. Cyclone Debbie made landfall early last week with winds of up to 260 miles per hour. That's it for GHTV this week. I'm Benjamin Eppel.
And I'm Warren Schlody. We'll see you next week for a special season finale of GHTV. Thanks for watching.